Sacco Society Limited held its 41st annual general meeting at the Murang'a Sports Club on the 24th of February 2018. The Sacco was established to promote the welfare and economic interests of its members in accordance with the cooperative principles. Over the years, it has endeavored to achieve that goal. Sacco aspires to become the leading Sacco in Kenya by focusing on improved performance, operational efficiency, and a strong capital base. This demands teamwork and active participation of all stakeholders. Currently, the Sacco is the choice and the financial solution for most people in Murang'a County and beyond.
This society is greater than us. If you look at the members who formed it, they were only contributing 20 shillings. Were it not for their effort and the sacrifice that they made at that particular time, this society would not be where it is today. So equally ourselves, we need to sacrifice ourselves for the sake of future generations. And we can do that through this meeting that we are holding today.
During the AGM, the chairman recognized some guests from Winner Sacco, Mentor Sacco's auditors, chairman for Thika Nut branch, Nut Secretary Murang'a North, and other guests who were from Cosmopolitan Sacco, formerly known as Nakuru Teachers Sacco, who included the treasurer Jeffrey Machoka and George Mkalo, who is a member. They briefly introduced themselves.
I'm Geoffrey Machoka, Cosmopolitan Sacco treasurer. We may have a board member. Let him identify himself. Karibu sana, tusome pamoja.
Hamjambo corporators. Hamjambo tena. Naitwa George Mkalo kutoka Cosmopolitan Nakuru. Asanteni.
Later on, he introduced all the Mentor Sacco board members and various cooperative officers from Murang'a County.
So you remember we have Cosmopolitan and we have Metropop. Metropolitan is Kiambu. And then we have Cosmopolitan, which is Nakuru Teachers. And we expect other the sister circles also to be here. I know they are away. We expect Taurine, all the others. We expect them to come and we shall welcome them.
Mentor Sacco's mantra is adding value to life. To realize this noble goal, the management has continually implemented strategies that positively impact the lives of their members and other stakeholders. By so doing, the Sacco realized tremendous growth in membership and other parameters during the financial year that ended 31st December 2017. During that period, the revenue of the Sacco increased by 29.7% compared to 14.6% in 2016. The total assets of the Sacco grew by 28.61% compared to 19% in 2016. Also, deposits grew by 21.26% compared to 15% in 2016. Loans grew by 27.54% compared to 25.5% in 2016. The most outstanding thing in the financial year ending 31st December 2017 is that the Sacco made a net profit of 123.5 million shillings. It also achieved a huge milestone since its inception by putting a 9-story ultra-modern building which is the first in Murang'a County to have an elevator. The building is a major boost to the Sacco's asset base. It currently hosts the Sacco's headquarters with the rest of the offices rented out. Individual members bought shares to finance the project. The chairman welcomed the secretary, Mr. Murira, to take the members through the minutes of the previous meeting where he highlighted the director's responsibility for the financial statement, auditor's key audit matters, provision for tax payable, valuation of financial instruments, and growing concerns and reports on other legal requirements.
The present members were as follows: Simon Mukuno, Chairman; Anthony Kamau, Vice Chairman; Julius M. Kagiri, Treasurer; Ezekiel Murira, Honorary Secretary; James Kiago, Board Member; Eliud Mbogwa, Francis Mwangi, James Kimari, Robert Kibe, all Board Members, plus Supervisory Board Members Catherine W. Kamau, Peterson Maina, and Mr. Peter Jega, who was the Secretary. Our other guests were Betty Wabuo, PMS; Karingo FM, Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Murang'a East; SK Duku, Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Murang'a South; John Deru, Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Kahuro; Timothy Kimani, Cooperative Bank, Murang'a Branch; Raja Wangodu, Cooperative Bank, Murang'a Branch; Disho Kamau, Education News. Our members were SK Mwangi, Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Kadara; Francis Wahogo Mutahi, New Fortis Sacco; John Gikonyo, New Fortis Sacco, that is formerly Nyeri Teachers Sacco; Grace N. Kibiro, Sub-County Office, Madioya; Peter G. Kafue, Sub-County Cooperative Officer, Kagema; Lucy Kimani, Murang'a South Kanu; Amini KNU, KNUT Women Representative; Jane W. Githaya, KNUT Women Representative, Murang'a South; Julius K. Githaiga, KNUT Vice Chair, Murang'a North Branch; Isaac Waweru, Kirago Jiro and Company, External Auditor; George Dongu Kamen, External Auditor; Miano James Karaoke, Nat BC Kigumo; JN Gachanja, Nat Vice Secretary, this is Murang'a South; Kamau Newton, Nat BC Makuyu, Murang'a South; Thomas Kambo, Nat BC Kagema, Murang'a North; Mark Mudenya, Nat Assistant Executive Secretary, Thika; Kio Joseph, Murang'a South BC; Kariuki Zabron, Treasurer KNUT, Murang'a North; KJ Kuria, Chairman, Nat Thika; Kirago C. Kariuki, Capture Share Kahuro; Kamau Jennifer, Nat Kahuro, Women Representative; Ng'ethe W. Magwa, Senator's Office, Murang'a County; Charles Duo, Chief Officer Cooperative; Josephine Mwangi, County Cooperative Commissioner, Murang'a; John Jata, Executive Secretary, KNUT, Murang'a South; Peter Kagwajai, KNUT, Murang'a South; Veronica Mushiri, Cusco Limited, Nairobi; Rose Garuya, Cusco Limited, Marketing Manager; Boniface Mwangi, Cusco Limited, Nyeri. We had a total general membership of 1,150. Agenda were as follows: reading and confirmation of the previous AGM minutes, matters arising from the previous minutes, Chairman's report, Supervisory reports, 2016 audited accounts, consideration and approval of your 2016 dividends and honorarium, appointment of 2017 auditors, society's borrowing power, presentation of 2018 budget, 10, confirmation of management and supervisory board members, 11 was any other business. Prayers. The chairman called the meeting to order at 10:28 a.m. and thereafter asked Madam Priscilla Gatama, member number 9468, to open the meeting with prayers. He then welcomed the general members to the meeting before inviting the Honorary Secretary to read the notice of the AGM. Notice of the AGM 2017. The Honorary Secretary read the notice of the 40th AGM of Mentor Sacco, which was proposed by Mr. Reyners Gishere.
The growth in membership has been realized by strategic market positioning Mentor as a Sacco of choice for all. In addition, assets have grown due to increased borrowing by members driven by their competitively priced and flexible loan facilities. The Sacco's core business is savings and credit. The growth of the Sacco over the years has been tremendous. Currently, it is working towards matching the growth in assets with the growth in its foundation. This can only be achieved through matching the growth in assets with growth in its capital. The chairman gave the members a chance to react to the minutes of the previous meeting, where issues of members from diaspora voting in elections was the bone of contention.
Please allow the members in the diaspora to vote. And then, times are changing. Suppose, according to our employer, the board members are transferred to Laikipia. Would they Sacco sink because those things are there? Or would we come back to the elections? And again, when the board members sit, they sit on behalf of the members. And all of us have subscribed through shares. So, if all members are equal, please let them vote without any circumscription. Thank you so much.
We are in that, Chairman talked about the death rate, and there is a table there below. There, we are talking about this sinking fund. And I hope there is need to discuss about it today. Because if it is the one which can make our surplus to be going down, let us come with measures which can control this thing.
I'm on there down quick fix road. I suggested we increase from 5,000 the loan you can borrow to 10,000. That one was done, and the repayment period was not extended. It is still 3 months. So I would urge you to make it 6 months so that members can enjoy that facility.
Member 11799 799 TSC number 323790. Now, I think there's an issue I put there some 2 years ago about the CRB, and in another report you said that you had contracted Metro Credit Defense Bureau so that they can follow up the loans for that one members. At this point, we would like to know how much you have collected and how much you have advanced on the same, because I think this one we are going to tackle. Even in MLD, the whole story of the loans getting lost and the like, I think we gave you the dog, and the dog should wait now.
The chairman said that Kirago Njiro and company had finished their terms of audit, which is 3 years. The Sacco has therefore engaged a new auditing firm, Mazars Certified Public Accountant of Kenya. The Sacco believes in its members as they are an integral part in achieving its vision. It has fine-tuned its service delivery and launched a team of their relationship managers who are assigned a group of members to ease flow of information, ensure clarity of the same, besides ensuring that each member gets updated from time to time. The pioneer members started with a contribution of as little as 20 shillings, and therefore the chairman urged the members to borrow a leaf from them and sacrifice their resources for the sake of future generations.
When we amended that clause to include other members from the other sectors, it was not a special AGM. It was made in the annual general meeting. So I thought it was wise to clarify that. So I want us to go to the chairman's report.
Mr. Mwangi The chairman of the advisory board representing Makuyu, Gatanga, and Kandara took the members through the report of the supervisory of the 41st Annual General Meeting.
It's a great honor to take you through the report of the supervisory board for the 41st Annual General Meeting held today, 24th February 2018. In the introduction, invited guests, esteemed members, fellow cooperators, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is another auspicious day when we are gathered here to take stock of the concluded year 2017. Much has happened in the course of the year, and it would not be an overstatement if we say it was a prosperous year, though with challenges. It was through all of us, members, that it was successful. To this end, we would like to say a big thank you. Your support has been instrumental in making Mentor Sacco what it is today. Continue supporting us in all spheres. We have been in the mood of marshalling resources to make Mentor Sacco a giant. You have been pivotal in recruiting members for the Sacco, pulling resources through chamas, and bringing your friends and relatives to join this great society. Please maintain the momentum. We are on the right track towards building an enviable empire. Year 2017 was the year Mentor Sacco broke the 5 million mark, joining the big league of giant Saccos in Kenya. 5 billion mark, joining the big league of giant Saccos in Kenya. The Sacco has gone through tremendous transformation in terms of growth and expansion. The society has 4 fully-fledged branches and 4 satellite branches. It has also embraced mobile technology, besides cooperating with other institutions like CoBank, Codic, CIC, and Cusco, amongst others, to offer high-tech services. Some of the achievements and challenges are as highlighted herein. Sacco achievements and challenges. Subsection A, loans. Since the year 2012, the Sacco loan book has been growing at a very good rate, year in, year out. There has been some commendable increase in loans disbursed thus. Year 2013, the loans advances were 1,976,839,000. That was a difference of 307,352,000 from the previous year, which was equivalent to 18.4%. In the year 2014, the loans given out were 2,315,579 shillings, a difference of 534,476,579 shillings, which was equivalent to 27.04%. In the year 2015, loans given out were totaling 3,150,143,542 shillings and 11 cents. This created a difference from the previous year of 638,227,963 shillings and 11 cents, which was the equivalent of 25.5%.
Mr. Mwangi also added that members should find solutions for various risks faced by the Sacco.
It is high time we tell those who are retiring they are still at home, whether they are in employment or on retirement. We will continue giving them services. Number 2, opening the common board was a wise decision. If you look at the table above, you will realize that if we never opened the common board, our membership trade would be stagnant because the government is not employing as many people as it used to employ. So it is high time we encourage others to join us because there is strength in numbers.
The auditor gave the following report: evaluation of the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of the accounting estimates and related disclosures made by management. Conclusion on the appropriateness of management's use of the growing concern basis accounting and, based on the audit evidence obtained, whether a material uncertainty exists related to events or conditions that may cast significant doubt on the society's ability to continue as a growing concern. Evaluation on the overall presentation, structure and content of the financial statements, including the disclosure, whether the financial statements represent the underlying transactions and events in a manner that achieves fair presentation. To obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence regarding the financial information of the entities or business activities within the society to express an opinion on the consolidated financial statements. To communicate with the directors regarding the planned scope and timing of the audit and significant audit findings, including any significant deficiencies in internal control identified during the audit. During her speech, the Chief Executive Officer urged the members to make Mentor Sacco their one-stop shop and also to channel their other resources of income through the FOSA. This will help the Sacco to mobilize more funds for onward lending.
The operational budget for the year 2018 and 2019 provisional budget. The budget is divided into two, the income and expenditure, and then it is also divided in quarters. For the income part, we have interest on members' loans, other incomes, sale of loan forms, interest from bank, entrance fees, dividends received, agency income, and salary income. Those are the components of income. I am going to read them on a quarterly basis. In the first quarter, we have budgeted a total income of 375 million, comprised of interest. Our major source of income still remains interest on members' loans. For the first quarter, it is at 348 million and 31,000, and spread as you can see from the table. Then we have the second quarter budget. We have budgeted to make an income of 750 million in the second quarter. That is as at June. And still, as you can see, the major source of income is interest on members' loans at 696 million, 62,782. Going down, other incomes, 28 million, 0.8, amounting to a total of 750 million. Then, in the third quarter, the same, we have proposed to have an income of 1,125 million by the end of September 2018. Major source of income as normally, because as it was being explained here, our core business is savings and credit, so our major business is lending loans to you members. So the income that is proposed from interest in the third quarter is 1,044,094,172. Then we proceed to the third quarter, whereby we have proposed now the total income for the whole year amounting to 1,500 million, 1.5 billion. The major component being interest on members' loans at 1,392,125,563. The total amount for the whole year that we expect to make as revenue is 1.5 billion. We have an adjusted, the adjusted is the same as for the fourth quarter, because that is what we are proposing. And then we have the 2019 provisional budget that we have brought, which we shall bring here next year, God willing, as an adjustment. So we have proposed an income of 560 million for the year 2019. Then we proceed to expenses. It is divided into several components: personnel expenses, financial expenses, governance expenses, and administrative expenses. So in the first quarter, we have budgeted a total expenditure of 262,294,978. In the second quarter, we have budgeted a total expenses of 524,584,955. In the third quarter, the budgeted expenses is 786,884,933. The fourth quarter, which is the budget that we are proposing for the year 2018 for expenses, is 1,049,179,911. We have also a proposal of the provisional budget for year 2019 amounting to 1,080,907,655. Now, it is also our proposal that, God willing, if business remains as planned and if everything goes as planned, we propose to have a surplus of 112,705,022 shares in the first quarter. We are proposing a surplus of 225,410,045 shillings in the second quarter. We are also proposing a surplus of 338,115,067 shillings in the third quarter. And finally, we are proposing a total surplus for the year at 450,820,089 shillings. We also have a proposal on the provisional budget, the surplus for the provisional budget for 2019 at 479,092,345.
She further added that all deposit-taking SACCOs in Kenya are licensed and regulated by the Sacco Societies Regulatory Authority, SASRA.
With the first column, we have cash expected. Then we have the amount in Kenya shillings. Then we have the cash needed and the amount in Kenya shillings. The opening cash balances for the year 2018, and this can be reflected in the books of accounts, was 152,446,519. What we expect to receive in the year is interest on members' loans at 1,392,563.
The mandate of the authority is to ensure the safety of the members' funds. For it to achieve its mandate, the authority has put in place regulations that must be observed by deposit-taking SACCOs, such as capital adequate ratio.
Governance expenses amounting to 156,885,475. Members risk fund 38,617,968. Total amounting to 3,437,200,881.
Mr. Gathuri Ernest Masharia is one of the pioneer members of Mentor Sacco. He joined the Sacco in 1977 when it began. He has immensely grown with it since his youthful days till now. His business of growing and selling of raw coffee has been successful over the years, courtesy of the loans he borrows from the Sacco. Gathuri's children have studied through the Mentor Sacco's financial support. His prayer is for the Sacco to continue to be as helpful as it has always been.
I am Gaduru Ernest Macharia. I've been a member since this society started. I have grown with it from the time I was a very young boy up to date. I have been a contributor for a very long time. And it is as a result of the loans I've been borrowing from Mentor Sacco. So in fact, I'm praying for Mentor Sacco to continue the way it has been so that it can help as many people as it has helped me. Particularly the young generation. If they would join this one and continue right up to the very end, they will never realize it. So I'm thanking the management of Mentor Sacco. I've never received an award like this one. It is my first time. In fact, it's a kind of a coincidence because the day before yesterday, I also received another award from another coffee factory as a member who had taken a lot of coffee to that factory. And it is as a result of borrowing some money from Mentor Sacco, investing the whole thing in the land, and then taking that coffee. So I received an award the day before yesterday. I thank the management for this one. Thank you very much.
Mr. Samuel Kamau is an employee of the county government of Murang'a, working in the Department of Veterinary and Animal Production. He has been a member of Mentor Sacco since 2014. Samuel's financial growth is due to his continued loyalty to the Sacco. Samuel started his thriving poultry business. He also rears pigs and dairy cows.
My name is Mr. Samuel Ndewa Kamau, who is employed by the county government to work in the Department of Veterinary Services and Animal Production. I've been there for a short time since 2014, the month of July. I've been working there, and I came to know a secret. To working, I have to get my pay, where I got paid through Mentor Sacco Bank, which I got introduced when you had aired a presentation at a public rally at Ibra Stadium. That's where you had aired to make it yourself. So as I worked in the county government, I have been banking my money with Mentor Sacco, where I'm also channeled my monthly salary. Monthly pay is through Mentor Sacco Bank. I cannot regret the far I have gone for what I am, what I have financially. I've been built by Mentor from somewhere a few degrees above sea level to many degrees, hundreds above sea level financially. And I thank God for a big chance meet the mentors, meaning start and Broadway build. It has not been a tough duel like I thought it would be, but it's been simple all through. For any financial need in my family, in myself, I relate to my bank, Mentor Sacco Bank, and they have never been let down. They started my salary through giving money to pay for my house I stay, food I eat, and clothes I put on. I was also financed the first money I had saved a little money for 6 months. I was surprised to get 84,000 shillings, which I subdivided within my family, upkeep, and also development, where I sing a lot from development aspect, where I bought a hen only. Starting with one hen could call it a start of a multi-million. My one hen used the neighbor's cock where it lay some fertile eggs. By one cock to the neighbor and my hen, where it gave me four chicks, four eggs, four chicks. 4 chicks grew up to 4 hens, where I had to look for another cock, different breed from out.
The Sacco understands the importance of investing in technology, which is a key driver of its business. Therefore, it has partnered with the Cooperative Bank and Safaricom M-Pesa to assist in improving its service delivery. It has launched several products through its partnership with the Cooperative Bank, which include SaccoLink Visa-branded ATM cards, personal check for current account operation, and check transaction for shorter clearing period. Through its partnership with Safaricom, this has been the most innovative product. It has launched a revolutionary product branded Quick Cash. Through the platform, members can deposit, withdraw, transfer, pay bills, check balances, and also check guarantors from the comfort of their homes or wherever they are, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Later on, after the meeting, the members celebrated their Sacco success with song and dance before enjoying a sumptuous meal. The future can only get better for the fast-growing Sacco that has become a leading brand in the market by mentoring its members to success. The day heralded a new dawn for Mentor Sacco as it plans to gain more footprint beyond Murang'a County besides growing its membership. The memorable journey which started over 4 decades ago can only get better. Mentor Sacco, adding value to life.